is Kudo. Welcome to my channel. Please take the time out to leave a like, subscribe down below, and leave a comment. I love to hear your thoughts and I love to respond to them, even opposing thoughts and critiques and all that. I really do appreciate feedback and just clashing minds, because clashing minds is just so beautiful, and creating not discourse but just creating new ideas, new solutions, new possibilities. This video I will be watching the comment section with Brett Cooper react to Matt Walsh, who is responding to all the comments about his comment about Dylan Mulvaney. Please watch this video with an open mind and let it be a gateway to opposing views or opposing side, you know, or even the same side, on the same side politically. Let this video be a safe zone to where we can analyze the video at hand with an open mind. Maybe you'll be persuaded, maybe not. That's up to you. And it's up to you maybe months from now, maybe next year, you know, maybe forever long it takes you to want to close off your echo chamber. This video will be here for you, and the opposing side, whoever side you're on, will always be on the internet, hopefully. So I do a lot of Matt Walsh videos so far, but it's mostly because I like to see different opinions from different people. You know, I don't believe in staying in echo chambers. It's a safe space where you can come watch opposing side or maybe the same side's point of view and just look at it with a clear head. You know, I get it, this is a very sensitive topic, but I think we need to listen, you know. So enough chit chat, let's begin the video.
Back to the comment section. I'm Brett Cooper.
We are talking about Dylan Mulvaney today again.
Dylan, you son of a...
But not exactly. We're talking about somebody else talking about Dylan Mulvaney. But before we get into that, make sure that you like this video. Subscribe to this channel if you have not already. And
Skipping.
that Matt makes is incredible, and I feel bad cutting any of it out. So stick with me. Stick with him.
I'm probably going to cut
Okay,
it.
so that was Tim Pool.
You'll notice the connecting thread. Okay, they all agree that I'm right, that what I said is factually correct, but they think that it goes too far by saying it out loud. Mulvaney's the one running around like some cartoon of a woman, passing out tampons in the women's room and meeting with the president to defend the mutilation of children, but I went too far. Well, see, this is where we differ. Because in the culture war, I don't think it's possible to go too far by speaking truth. The truth is the truth. It is what it is. It's the reality. Are we going to defend it or are we going to conceal it? Are we going to embrace it or are we going to hide from it? You can't have it both ways. When it comes to ideology, the truth is ugly. It is brutal and harsh and disgusting. I wish it wasn't that way, but it is. I didn't make it that way. I didn't create the ugliness. I'm merely pointing to it and saying, look at this. Look at it for what it is. But you would rather that I soften the blow a little bit, that I dress the truth up to make it prettier, more palatable. You want me to lie to protect the feelings of our enemies. And make no mistake, Dylan Mulvaney is our enemy. He is an open...
So far, what we've listened to so far, it doesn't even sound like the issue is that he's angry that there's transgender people. The issue is that he's angry that this transgenderism is being pushed onto the youth. That's what it seems like the issue is. I'm not gonna talk for him because I'm sure he says it in other videos. I don't have time to watch every video he uploads, but it does seem like at this point in time of watching this video, the underlying issue that he has with what's currently going on is that Dylan Mulvaney is pushing an issue by targeting the youth, you know, like not necessarily he's mad about the transgender community because they're humans, they're experiencing a human experience, you know. So it doesn't seem like he's mad about them. He's mad about the people in charge trying to push a bigger agenda onto children. Now, let's look at this. If that's what he's implying, we can't really get mad, you know? So let's just keep watching and see, but let me reiterate so that there's no confusion. As of right now, 7:55, it seems like he is upset because this woke ideology, I guess is what he call it, is targeting the youth. That's what he is upset about and at this point in time in the video. So let's keep watching.
Been visible, active, and passionate advocate for the abuse of children, the war on fundamental truth, and the destruction of human society as we know it. You wish to defeat this man in a manner that will not make him feel bad about himself, but I'm here to tell you that you are delusional. I'm not going to protect your feelings any more than I'll protect his. You are deluding yourself. We got into this position in our culture precisely by valuing politeness over truth. We got here by doing exactly as you would have me continue doing, and what you blame me for not doing. We got here by refusing to speak the plain truth and by allowing the anti-truth brigade to emotionally blackmail us into silence. They use their own mental fragility as a cudgel to beat us into submission.
That's such a good point.
That's the threat, right? And we let them get away with it. Or you do anyway. I won't. Second, you say that I'm not going to convince the other side with this kind of rhetoric. But here's what you have to understand. This is very important. Convincing the other side is not my primary objective. This is the core difference between you and me. I'm not looking to reach an understanding with these people. I'm not interested in compromise and dialogue. For those who castrate children and attack the very concept of truth and erode the foundations of human civilization, my goal is to defeat and humiliate and demoralize them. Okay, I want to destroy everything they stand for. The other side is not interested in compromise.
I love him.
They want nothing less than your unconditional surrender. We have to meet them with that same energy or we will lose or continue losing.
Yeah.
And by the way, this is also a good strategy because it rallies people to our side. It emboldens the troops. It lets people know that it's okay to speak up and to speak truthfully. You know, it's often said that that you shouldn't preach to the choir. That's basically what they were saying at the end of that clip there. Just pandering. He's pandering to his own audience. This is a message that's meant for his own audience. Well, God forbid. God forbid I speak to my own audience on my podcast. No. Preaching to the choir is a good thing.
All right, so what he said about the castrating children, wanting to demoralize this or whatever he just said. I mean, this is what he believes and this is what is shown. Like, I know it's scary to talk about, especially if you're thinking about, disclaimer, you know, like thinking about becoming transgender yourself. Like, it would be pretty scary to like talk about the experiences of detransitioners. Like, that's freaking scary, you know? Like, you're thinking, you gotta rethink the whole way your mind is currently thinking, and that scares you, you know?
Videos like this, he is emboldening the silent majority to become the vocal majority, to get people to rally, to stand up and stop being afraid. And that's incredibly, incredibly important.
And then you come.
Okay, I disagree with him by saying that the left has won by being just nice, because that's not the case. Originally, the left was the right. I don't remember the year, but at some point, the left that we know it today used to be the right. The original Democrats were republics. It seems to be a hole in history that is often overlooked or forgotten. So it's up to you to just do your own research. Don't take my word for it, but when you look it up, it's going to show that. So go on ahead. Take the time out, do your own research, and don't just follow the masses, you know? Don't follow what they say. Don't even follow what I say. do your own research. That's what I have to say with Matt Walsh. Like, I disagree with the left always being nice. They weren't originally always nice. To get the black vote, that's when they started to. Before the minority vote, for the minority consensus, because they realized, oh, if we get the black people's vote, we'll stay in power, we'll stay in office, we'll stay in our seat. That is what I have to. I guess he's right. They were being nice. But that's just wolf in sheep clothing. That's not even actually being nice. I don't want to bring in my personal life into this, but I know what it's like to be around a toxic family member, and I know what it's like to be with a wolf in sheep clothing. Everyone loves them. Everyone wants to be around them. But when you're alone, when they have you in their clutches, they're like, they are the devil. They will do anything in their power to destroy you and take your happiness. I have personal experience. To reiterate, to recollect the thoughts and what was said. Collect the thoughts and summarize what I just said. Paraphrase my own self. I know what it's like to look nice, but then your niceness, it's for their own personal gain. Them being nice to you isn't because they care, it's because they want something in return. That's why they are being nice. Well, them in general, but their niceness isn't genuine. Their niceness isn't because they care. I'm not saying the people who are in the party are like this. I'm talking about the people who are in charge of this whole movement. It's not because they care. They're creating problems so that they'll always have your vote, you know? And it's really twisted. We need to really stand up against this, because as someone who's genderqueer allied myself, you know, we need to stand against this, because they're trying to create these issues that don't need to be issues in the first place. Everybody deserves to be treated as a human being, regardless of their sexuality, their sexual orientation, or their gender identity. Like, that's irrelevant. You deserve to be treated with kindness. You deserve to be treated with love. The issue is them wanting to create issues, not you, them, the people in power, in charge. They're creating these issues medically, mentally, spiritually, emotionally, physically, you know, just all the leaves, all the adverbs. They want you to be dependent on them. And literally in history, if you look at our history of America, they tell you the reason why they made America a republic was to make the government slow. Because if it was democratic government, things would be, I vote for this. Even if it's something for something evil, they would say, I vote for this, and it's done. That's tyranny. We don't want that. We want the government to have a process and to be slow. We need these things in place in order for them to have limited control. We can't have happiness the way you want it, and I'm sorry. Find happiness within yourself. You cannot rely on someone else to make your happiness, or you're just gonna always be waiting for that day to come. You need to work for what you want and find happiness in your own way. And I would love for everyone to just be happy and just want to live their truth, and you can do that. But there's going to be repercussions. There's repercussions for everything. There's going to be repercussions no matter what you do, you know. So just understand that this world can be just as it is against you as it can be for you, you know. It doesn't have to be against you. You can make the odds forever in your favor. Oh Lord. You can make the odds work in your favor. You know, you can take these negative experiences and just turn it into something positive. Turn it into something that you learn to be grateful for, you know? Turn it into something that only you will be able to make into something beautiful. I think that's why it's called beautiful. So just understand that when someone says something hurtful, such as what Matt Walsh is saying, it's not necessarily everything it's out to be, because they're obviously cutting around this video and just taking out bits and pieces to make it, to twist it. It's just propaganda. It's just classic propaganda. It's been done since the beginning of time. So watch the video for yourself, and I hope that this was a great opening to not be scared and to look into the opposing side. Take it as a sign. You know, the guy who says, this is not a coincidence,
no such thing
nothing's
as
a coincidence. You're watching me for a reason.
The fact that you're watching this video
So
means you're
you're here
energetically
for a
aligned.
reason. Like, not even like literally watching this video, like you're here for a reason. So we're all here for a reason. I hope you have a great day, great night, great evening, great whatever. I hope to see you all next time, and I hope you all stay safe, stay healthy, and keep your peace of mind. Thanks for watching.